So, you want to learn everything about Star Wars, but you don't want to watch the movies. Alright, I gotcha. Let's start with the video. First things first. Keep in mind that Star Wars happened in the past, long ago and far away. It has the biggest fan base in the world and some of the best cosplayers too. Unlimited power. But enough with introductions. This is how Star Wars Episode 4, which is actually the first Star Wars movie, also known as A New Hope, begins. A princess called Leia is escaping from the Imperial ship. The Imperials are the bad guys, but some nerds defend the Empire saying that the Jedi Order failed, which is kinda true, but not the point right now. Let's go back to our princess. She couldn't escape, so the Imperials are aborting the ship to recover the stolen plans.
The Death Star plans are not in the main computer.
Where are those transmissions you sent? What have you done with those plans?
Listen to that. Dark voice, heavy breath, cool suit. That's the bad guy. And he's probably the best bad guy in the history of cinema. Tell that to your partner, it will fall instantly for you. Otherwise, just keep watching for more valuable data. Leia stole the schematics of a battle station, the Death Star. Vader knows about this, so he doesn't care she's powerful and a member of the Council. He tortured her. Yep, you heard that right. Darth Vader tortured Princess Leia for information. Moments earlier, she hid the stolen data into the smaller robot, R2-D2, and they both jump into an escape pod. For some reason, the Empire decides not to shoot the escape pod, so they manage to escape to Tatooine, the most important planet in the Star Wars universe. Did you know it has 2 sons? Now, this is our hero. Luke is a farmer and a teenager, and like all teenagers, he has a dream: fly ships and kill bad guys. But his uncle won't let him. He doesn't want Luke to join the rebellion just like his friends did. So he is trying to convince Luke to work for 1 more year, and this is the 2nd year he will try that. You know, he's trying to be a good guy. Later, and just accidentally, Luke ended up buying the 2 robots from some shady sellers in the desert to help him in the farm. But R2 escapes, so Luke follows him with the other robot, C-3PO. He is later attacked by the Sand People, which is like people that lives in the sand, and screams funny, and shoots everything. R2 ran away, not because Luke was a pretty bad boss, but because he had a secret mission, to find Obi-Wan Kenobi and deliver the message from Princess Leia. Eventually, it's Obi-Wan who finds them and rescues them from the Tusken Riders. Later, in Obi-Wan's hut, R2 activates the entire message from Princess Leia.
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now, he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire.
I'm gonna speed up things a little bit, if you don't mind. I think we are fine.
You must see this droid safely delivered to him on Alderaan. This is our most desperate hour. You must help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are my only hope.
Obi-Wan listened carefully. Then he told Luke about his father and how Darth Vader betrayed and killed him. He also offers Luke to join him, but Luke ain't no innocent child. He comes back home. They're all dead. The stormtroopers are actually precise, besides what people say about them. So Luke decides to join the Old Master, who promised to teach him how to be a Jedi like his father. But first, they have to escape Tatooine and save Leia. They went to Mos Eisley, looking for a discreet transport to take them to Alderaan. And oh boy, did they find what they were looking for. That's Han Solo. I say Han, not Hand. He's cool, he's strong, he's also the only actor that got a career after Star Wars. And no, that's not a furry. That is Chewbacca, Han's right hand. Obi-Wan hires them to escape in their ship, but they have to escape right now. But wait, the stormtroopers found them, and now they are shooting everywhere. Everywhere but them, because they are missing every single shot. which is embarrassing, because everyone say that the stormtroopers are very precise, but there's no precision here. This is really embarrassing. I mean, they are just going to escape. Imagine that they just get an accidental shot from a super imprecise. Imprecise. Is that okay in English? Imprecise stormtrooper. That would be embarrassing, just like the word imprecise. Anyway, they escape to Alderaan. Oh, and by the way, Grand Moff Tarkin blew up Alderaan because the Princess Leia wouldn't reveal the location of the rebel base, which she finally did, but it didn't matter. He wanted to test the mighty power of the Death Star. She also lied about where the rebel base was, but it doesn't matter now. The moon is dragging us. That's no moon. Looks like a giant disco ball to me. Han lost the control of the Millennium Falcon and the ship was trapped inside the Death Star. Now they have the chance to rescue the princess, as she is a prisoner inside the space station. I'm gonna disable the tractor beam so we can escape. I'm gonna save the princess. I'm going to charge extra for this. Oh no. Sorry. I just love this part. Now this is the main battle. Master versus Apprentice. Being Obi-Wan, the former master of Darth Vader, before he turned to the dark side of the Force. Oh, and by the way, I haven't explained the Force. Your future significant other will sure try to test your knowledge in this important matter. As Obi-Wan is playing Luke, the Force surrounds all living things in the galaxy, binding life together. The Jedi are merely users of such Force. They don't create it, they just learn to be one with it and allow it to guide them. But not all of them are Knights of the Light. Some, like Vader, are users of the dark side. For when there is light, there is always going to be darkness. And the dark side is very seductive. Anyway, they found the princess, but the situation is not looking good. Just in case you are getting bored, I'm gonna speed things up. They are rescuing the princess. The princess complained because this doesn't look like a rescue, and she has a point. I mean, they are getting shot from everywhere, and Han Solo is complaining because she complains, and he was expecting a thanks or thank you my knight, you saved me. But she's not like that. She's not like that at all. So now she says that there is a hole in that tunnel they're in right now, and it goes to the garbage collector of the Death Star. So she says, let's jump and go there. We might actually be safe or something like that. And they jump, and it turns out it's super dirty and disgusting, and there is a monster in there, and they are also about to be compressed by the walls. But R2 and 3PO save the day, so that's a great thing because they are actually doing something. I mean, the robots are there. I just didn't mention because it's not important right now. I mean, right now it is important, but it wasn't important a couple of seconds ago. You know what I mean? So they escape, but things are gonna get worse. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can ever imagine. Luke sees Obi-Wan fighting Vader. But when his master looked at him... Okay, I understand this is not the right part for that music. I just had to do it, you know. I mean, you should have watched the movie in the first place, right? You haven't, so we are here, stuck with each other. I will put that music whenever I feel to, and I might kill the ambience, but you should watch this movie. You should watch Star Wars. But anyway, I get it. Let's go back to the video. Luke sees Obi-Wan fighting Vader, but when his master looks at him, he decides to surrender. You're dead. No. Once again, they escaped. This time to Yavin 4, where the rebel base is located. Turns out, the schematic is revealed a weakness in the Death Star. There is a small hole, specifically an exhaust port, that connects to the main reactor. With one precise shot, they could blow up the entire space station. Han, you need to stay. Yeah, no. You can't spend money death. Also, I'm being followed by the space mob, a giant worm called Jabba the Hutt. I must pay that debt quickly, otherwise I will be Banta Pudo. Banta is a horned beast and Pudo is poop. Take care, Han. That's what you do best. Hey kid, may the force be with you. Do I still have your attention? Then great, because we are getting to the fantastic finale. The rebels have a huge problem, trying to destroy the Death Star. Many were killed, only Luke and his team remains. Luke is also about to be destroyed by Vader, who also sensed the Force in the young pilot, but the Millennium Falcon shows up and makes Vader spin like a spinner, I guess. And Luke lands a perfecto shot in the exhaust port, obliterating the Death Star. They are the heroes. Well, actually, not quite. I mean, the rebels are the heroes, right? Luke and Han merely participated in one battle and saved the princess, but if you will give awards, you better give them to the main characters. Make sense? Of course it does. Alright, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to share it with your friends, also subscribe if you want to see the next one. And I guess that's all. So, yep. Bye bye.